Today I've joined the dark side and I've become everything I've sworn to destroy. And I really hate to admit it, but I had fun. That's right, guys. I have become a control mage today, which I know will surprise a lot of you guys who have been watching for a while because I don't play a lot of control hardly ever. And it's got to be pretty unique for me to do so, which this one is. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of control style play. You know, the draw a bunch of cards, counter every single play you make. But this one's a little bit different. So we're doing Abzan today. And the reason I'm playing Abzan control is because I have yet to play up the Beanstalk. And I want to try it. I think I might have played it one other time, but not like this. This is a much better build for it. Beanstalk is a really sweet 2-mana enchantment that draws you a card when it enters the field, but also draws you cards when you play big things for 5 mana or more. We've also got Buried in the Garden, another card I love. So this started to work out in the colors of Abzan for us. Buried in the Garden is an exile spell, but also ramps us into those bigger spells for the Beanstalk to trigger the extra draws. So that's where we started this deck out, and this is where we've ended up. We've got Kaya on the top end as one of our main win cons here, but Kaya is a great way to end a game, but sometimes if you're going up against another control player, it doesn't quite cut it. So we had to go ahead and throw in a bunch of outrageous robberies as well. This is going to allow us to steal the opponent's deck, you know, do things that we want with their, you know, creatures, beat them down with their own creatures, whatever. But mostly for control players, games can get a little drawn out in the mirror matchup, so you're going to want a way to deal with it. So outrageous robbery is a great way to deal with it. And also it is an expelled card, which we have a lot of those, like March of the Wretched Sorrow, which is flexible enough for us to play early or later to draw on up the Beanstalk. Same sort of thing with Virtue of Persistence. It's a great removal spell early on, but it's also a 7-mana spell on the back end to trigger the Beanstalk. So there's a lot of that going on. A ton of sweepers in the deck. But lastly, again, control being honestly the hardest matchup for us. We also threw in 2 Realm Breakers, so we can go ahead and mill the opponent's graveyard out, steal their lands, but eventually milling could end up being a win con for us late in the game. And then Persistence can also, you know, benefit off of that by pulling things back from their graveyard. So pretty cool little list here, man. I'm telling you, it feels really good. We prior to recording, we beat down on a Boros Convoke player. It's been beating pretty much anything mid-range. It's going to destroy it. But control seems to be the tough one for us. So I did hope, you know, I didn't run into a ton of that today, but robbery and Realm Breaker, I'm hoping fix that problem. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this one. We'll jump right into it. Until next time, peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We've got ourselves some Abzan control, and I'm excited because today we're playing a little bit of the Beanstalk, and I don't think I've touched that card since it's come out, and I've always been jealous of people who gotten a chance to play it. So today's my day, and I'm gonna do it with some Abzan control. We have some ranking to do, man. We had a little bit of mishap earlier today, so I'd rather not go too deep into it, but let's hopefully find our way back, you know, to middle 90s. Would that be nice? Opponent looking like Boros Convoke maybe though, which would be not the worst thing. Not Convoke, but we do see poison and some creatures here, which kind of is what we want to see because we've got a lot of removal, a lot of ways to gain life. So this is that tempo style deck here that's going to look and protect their creatures. All right, let's get some blockers out in front here. I can't really afford to take too much damage because this thing stacks up quickly. All right, well, it's officially on the field with open mana, so good chance here they're going to be able to protect it pretty consistently with, you know, hexproof and things like that, but at least it doesn't have the toxic, so that buys us a little bit of time. There's one indestructible spell. I'm sure there's plenty more to where that came from. We of course are still going to try to steal it though with our garden. We'll see if we can pull this off. No, there's no chance. No chance. All right. Good news is we still get to ramp, which is really nice. And that was indestructibility again, which kind of opens them up for a deadly cover-up. Lightning strike to the face. We take 4. I can live with that. Honestly, I can live with that. Not a big deal. Okay, and they're officially tapped out. We drew one of the best cards we could have hit there. Another way to ramp and steal their creature. Let's go. Big money, baby. Let's go. Pass the turn. And there's a scoop. Let's go. Good first game right there. GG's. I think we should. Yes, we did hit 92. Perfect. We've been on a little bit of an uptick, so good stuff. All right, taking out tempo, no problem. Feels really good. Opening hand here looks really good. Yeah, I mean, that last game was kind of tailor-made for us, if I'm being honest, though. I want to see some Boros or something. Boros, preferably not control. Control would be like the worst thing. If I can find my realm tree, I wouldn't mind a control matchup, but let's just play this instead. Go. I may want to use this later, and I don't necessarily care about sunsetting the board right now. Beanstalk, okay. I like the beanstalk here. This is not a detective, right? Okay, I'm trying to see the theme here. So this says collect evidence for 2. That's a lot of text, holy smokes. Collect evidence 2. Hero becomes a human detective base power 4/4. Collect evidence 4. Is it detective? It becomes legendary creature named base power times 5. Other creatures can have indestructible. What? Other creatures have indestructible. That's kind of nutty. That's a good hit right there. It's a really good hit because that'll lead us right into our farewell. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully no counter spells here, though. They are gonna attack probably and have some open mana. No, they go Delny, which is gonna allow the double convoking. Okay, that's not great, but not the worst. Not the worst. If they're trying to fill up their graveyard on purpose, they're gonna, you know, fortunately upset about this, because I will be targeting the graveyard as well. Yeah, I always hate casting this card. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I absolutely hate casting this card because I hate having it cast against me. It's my least favorite card in all of MTG right now, so it always makes me feel pretty dirty, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Shieldred, wouldn't mind stealing that if I could. Give me a land. Yes. 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 Give me that Shieldred. I'm gonna need it because the life gain at this point becoming pretty imperative.
I was expecting a more impressive enemy. That's it. You gotta go.
All right, another like mid-rangey type deck. It's perfect for our matchup, honestly. I feel like we're gonna thrive against these types of players. It's really the aggro, like super aggro, and the super aggro, and then the super control types are gonna be the tricky ones. Do I just steal it? Probably. I don't want to because I don't want to lose Kaya, but
this wasn't part of the team.
It's not a bad idea just to maybe steal it. I'm gonna go with an outrageous robbery here. Outrageous robbery for, what is it? We got 7 mana. It doesn't include the extra mana we have here though, so we can actually robbery for 5. 1, 2, 5. And we can do it for 6. Hopefully they have a kill spell for me. That works too. And they do have a kill spell for us. Let's draw. Let's kill this first, then draw. That way we gain the life, you know, with no problems. GG's, yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That was not fun for you, and I get why. I get why, to be honest. It's fun for me though. Man, control players are truly sick individuals. They are sick individuals, man. This is not pleasant for me. I mean, it's cool for sure what these decks can do, but God, I can just feel the tension and frustration on the other side. Cause I'm that guy, you know? If you guys aren't aware and you are new here, I'm not a big fan of control. I'm the mid-range fun guy who tries to do you know, the nonsense type stuff. So control really not usually my thing. All right, March. We see Demir colors. This could be a really boring controlly matchup. We'll see. I could drop my deadly cover up and just kill that, but I don't really care too much for it right now. It's fine. It can hit us for 2. Do a little cycle. I don't care. Are we up against another Esper Legends deck? I doubt it, but it's the first time I've seen Esper Legends that last game in a long time. Sorry, I'm exhausted, guys. Recording has not been good today. We've been on a bit of a downslide, man, of just trying out things and them not working. Hence why I'm playing this deck. Chart the course. Okay. Draw on some more cards. Well, that's going to leave them susceptible, though, to my little bit of removal here. No counter magic, so gonna have to take that. Take that L. Chart the course almost indicates to me they want things in the graveyard, because it's like, okay, if we attack, we draw 2, great, but if we don't, we still want things in the graveyard anyways. That's kind of how that card feels to me, at least the way I've used it in the past. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to reanimate at some point, because their creature also, you know, discards. Exile target card from a graveyard and investigate whenever you... Okay, so it's trying to become a copy of a creature in the graveyard. I've tried to play that myself before. There's nothing in the graveyard. Does it have Death Touch? It doesn't. I don't want to lose this, because I know if I minus the 3, it's probably going to get countered. Let's just do this and draw a card and create some bodies. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Okay. Bloodletter. Really? I probably should have killed that prior to combat. I forgot it gets to investigate first. That's a bit of an issue. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. Submit 0. Kill you. Should have did that prior to combat. That's a bummer. They're gonna get the clue token. They are kind of tapped out, so we might want to take advantage here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect amount. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can hit this for, which I think I will. Draw me another 2 cards. Oh my gosh, Beanstalk is busted, man. Absolutely busted. Aclazotz is now in the graveyard. Virtue of persistence coming down next turn would be pretty good, man. Being able to steal these 2 creatures out of their graveyard. I'm still half tempted to try to play the Kaya, but Kaya getting countered would be a bit of a bummer. Aclazotz back in their hand. All right, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Full send. There's no blue, so got nothing really to worry about here. Sack the blue token, sure. No lands though, bummer. Missed a land drop. Still the same 2 creatures, even though they've milled and took out an Aclazotz. There's still another one in there. They play it, okay. 2 mana left over. Okay. I almost definitely believe this is gonna get countered, right? Like, it has to get countered. Let's do this. Let's do this, because I shouldn't be too worried or concerned about the opponent attacking into us. We trade Aclazotz here after all. Never mind, we don't trade. I am mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not a whole lot we can do here. All right, let's just mill out their graveyard here and then hopefully find something big for the persistence to bring back. Didn't expect that Shieldred's Edict. That was pretty good. All right, so that's going to become a copy of a creature. So double Aclazotz. I'm starting to see their little synergies building now here. They're trying to like pump that damage like crazy by making a bunch of those Aclazotz. Okay. Pretty slick, I'm not going to lie. Pretty slick, but unfortunately for them, we do have a sweeper. So as much as this is going to hurt me, I've gained a lot of life already. So not that big a deal. All right, probably should hit the farewell. Should I hit the farewell? I want this because when I play my spell, it's gonna... Dude, what do we do here actually? Because this is not... we don't want them casting this later, so farewell kind of feels good. But then if I exile the graveyard, it kind of takes away from this. I could also just go here, take their Aclazotz. But I think the right call here is definitely to just... Definitely just hit one of these. And then we'll activate... Do we have enough mana here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It's going to activate this and exile this, but it's all good. I will just pass the turn. We've got them pretty much locked down here. There's not a whole lot they can do to come back into this game, I don't think. But who knows? I think I definitely don't need to be too worried about counter spells. Still definitely a possibility, but from what I've seen so far, I haven't seen any counter spells, right? Yeah, no counter spells. It's more of the mere mid-range type of an attack sort of style deck. All right, Gix. Do your thing, Gix. Pretty strange. That does nothing with another creature not being on the field. And a Siren. Okay, let's go here. And there's a Scoop. Yeah, I think they made a mistake there by attaching that. I think they thought it did more than that, but oh well. Okay, we got an interesting start here. I've got a decent hand. I mean, Beanstalk on 2 is not the greatest against an aggro player, so let's hope the opponent's not super aggressive. Otherwise, we're gonna eat some damage here. Okay, is this a Roots deck? Oh no, the bat. Well, they kind of have to take the March, right? Which is good, because I was wanting to play the Beanstalk. Yeah, take the March. That's all good. I can live with that. Or not, that's fine too. Do that as well. I'll get the Beanstalk back next turn then. And I'll gain a little life off of the next play, so. That works for me. You knew it was coming. You got another bat, that's why, huh? You got another bat, you son of a... Oh, they don't, though. But they don't, though. Got the Beanstalk down. That's huge. Oh, Tear Sunder. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. Cool, that ramps me. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's grab a Swamp? No. Green Source? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We've kind of got everything we need, to be honest. Play a Shieldred here. Oh my gosh, that'd be so perfect. Ramp me right into my Kaya. That works too. They missed a land drop. Beautiful. Oh no, they didn't. Just kidding. They play them in backwards order to trigger me. There's a Shieldred off the top. All right, that's fine. I actually prefer that because if I can steal this, then I ramp into my Kaya next turn and I take their Shieldred as my own, which is a much better creature to take as your own. All right, and I think we locked them out. I mean, these are just such great matchups for us. Anything outside control, like mill control, like hardcore, and super aggro. I think we're fine. And I did kind of bust a oh, I didn't expect that. I did kind of bust a Boros Convoke deck up the like right before recording too, so I think it's definitely dang, I didn't expect that. It's definitely possible that we beat control our Boros deck. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired, and the opponent just did some nonsense that I did not expect, so I'm a little bit confused on how I want to do this next play because now my Kaya is off the table. All right, so yeah, I think we just pass the turn here and try to outrageous robbery for what, 4? It's not terrible. It's not a terrible play. I definitely didn't expect the Nissa though. I thought for sure the Shielder was coming down. All right, do your worst. Here comes the tiny little tokens from the Nissa, which are going to eventually not be so tiny. What do I do here, man? Nissa's not something I prepared for. This was not in the handbook. This was not in the manual, my friends. All right, they dropped that off. 2 good cards they dropped off, by the way. I don't know what they're doing with. Maybe they got some reanimation stuff. Who knows?
Welcome, my companion.
Hopefully my outrageous robbery finds us some really good things here, because we could use some kill spells and stuff. Another great card they throw away. All of this is fine though. I mean, those aren't things that I want with the robbery, so I'm glad they got that out of the way for me. 2, 3, 4. There we go. They gave us an answer. It sucks that we got a bunch of lands though. Let's go with you. Let's go with you.
You won't stop becoming
1, 2, and then 3 mana left over. Okay, perfect. So I can play the Sunset Revelry for some blocks here, and then I can also play the Seed of the Empire to kill something. Probably gonna kill the 4/4 token because the Preacher is something I'd like to steal with the Kaya. Yeah, not the greatest robbery, but it gave me the, you know, if it's gonna give me 1 clutch card, I'll take it. If it means taking a bunch of extra lands. So many extra lands. I am so flooded out right now. Kaya can get us there though with the extra card draw. I may have to let some of this damage get through, to be honest, because I need some tokens to block for Kaya next turn. Can't believe how much that Nissa really kind of cooked us. Okay, this goes here. And again, I might just take 6 damage here. It's not the end of the world, and it gives me some blocks for Kaya.
Enough
Do
with
they
the
minus here or
mysteries.
plus? That's a
I've
big question
come
here.
For answers.
They minus. Okay, interesting.
Off you go.
Interesting. And they've got a Shieldred on top. Fun stuff. Okay. Okay, and they keep it there this time. March is solid. I will say that is a very solid card. Let's get Kaya down. And then play the tap land. Yeah, so tap land, Kaya comes down. Kaya takes the Preacher. Preacher's got the death touch, and the opponent shouldn't want to, you know, just attack willy-nilly into me. They could have a kill spell, of course. No, that's definitely always an option. If they do, we're kind of cooked, and it probably wasn't the right idea to take it, but, you know, I'm willing to take the gamble here. Willing to take the gamble because if Kaya can just get through this one singular turn here without being taken out. Oh no. Of course they had a kill spell. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, things got real. Things have gotten real. I just really wish I would have drawn a lot more useful tools along the way instead of being flooded out the way we got flooded out here towards the end of the game. I still think it's definitely a winnable game. Caius looks like it's still going to survive. Shieldred's going to come down. We've got the ability to plus Kaya by 2, march something away. Now, I'm probably going to take the damage from the draw step with Shieldred on the field because I don't know how much I want to march for, whether it's my entire amount or, gosh, I don't know. What do we do? Do we kill the Shieldred immediately for 5? That's the question I have here. Yeah, probably, because we want to probably draw cards, right? Yeah. The bummer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong person there. That's a good card, but unfortunately not gonna do too well for us here. We'll just draw some cards. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Farewell. Dang, man. Dang, we're gonna lose the Kaya. That's what you want to see, not what you want to see at all. And I already played my Abandoned Mire, so there won't be getting any of that back. I need some ways to draw cards. Maybe another robbery would be bananas. Virtue would be pretty good because then I could start reanimating some of their things. Beanstalk into something would be nice. There's a lot of really good draws I can hit here, like a lot. The attack with both into Kaya, fearful of any sort of removal spell, which I completely respect that decision. I kind of hope they start plussing their Liliana, to be honest. Land. Don't forget, you got this. Go ahead and hit the plus for me. There you go. I have plenty of those to spare.
We all have things we'd
Beanstalk, let's go! Beanstalk's down. We draw a card. A great card. We definitely want to go with the farewell here. Creatures, not graveyards though, because I'm going to be reanimating cards from their graveyard with my persistence in the next couple of turns. All right. Now we're back to cooking. We're back to cooking, guys. Farewell is the most unfair card in all of Magic.
I'm tired of your secrets.
All right, they're not going to like this next turn at all. You gotta go.
Fine. I'll take
You
my
gotta
zombies
go.
and
Do we
leave.
have enough mana for this to be played? Probably not, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Now they're on the top decking, and we've got a way to continuously not only bring creatures back to life, but also draw cards. And we draw another way to do it. That's pretty bananas. And that's GG's. Yeah, I would be pretty upset about that top deck too. I mean, that's pretty crazy. A second Beanstalk there with the persistence ready to go. That's a nightmare. Okay, we're on a bit of a roll right now. I love it. I love this hand too. Not bad. Hopefully this will push us to 93%. I'm hoping. We've been on a bit of a roll here, so who knows? Azorius though, that's not good. Not good, my friends. Probably a control player. We need to find our realm tree if we're gonna have a shot, I think. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. Still not sure what it is though. Okay, a prodigy. Interesting. Okay, let's take that Prodigy out because I don't need them drawing any extra cards here. And we're right back into game here as 20 life. And a way to deal with this next turn and ramp, by the way. Dude, this deck really does have answers for everything. I love it. I love it. Feels good, man. Faithful Mending. Okay, what is going on here? But is this gonna get countered? You're gonna counter that, aren't you? All right, let's get 5. Okay, so we're not drawing a card off of that. What do we guys think? Counterspell? Probably, right? YOLO. YOLO. Come on, no counterspell. No whammies, no whammies. Son of a... Alright, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Make disappear though, huh? That's something we can get around later. With extra mana. With extra mana. But we lose our extra mana there. Beanstalk, yes please. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Dude, it is so hard to kill us with all of the extra life gain we have. Crazy. Like, good luck with this, right? Like, you get a Sunset Revelry down and it triggers all the hits. It's like, it's so frustrating for the opponent. They do let it resolve though, which tells me probably no Make Disappear, because that is not a card I'd want to resolve in that spot. In my opinion, just because you are trying to whittle me down here and you're having a little bit of trouble. Now, the opponent's about to get the Malcolm's ability, right? It's 4 more counters. They get to discard a card and play it without paying its mana cost. That's bananas. We might get cooked here. We might get cooked here if it's like a, I don't know, multiverse. But they don't run any blacks. I don't know. Okay. I may have to waste an entire sweeper here to get rid of the Malcolm. Hopefully they never really anticipated the idea of getting to 4 counters here. Maybe they're this is a first for them. Nope, they get it to Fairy. Pretty solid hit.
For the sake of the future.
Pretty solid hit.
I've got eyes everywhere.
Again, yes, let's YOLO. Try to get rid of that Malcolm, maybe. I don't know. No more lies. Saw that coming. Saw that coming. But hey, we replenished the card. Let's go. Yeah, we gotta let it slide, unfortunately. Dang, dude. All right, we got ourselves a bad matchup looking like here. There's still a chance, man. There's still a chance. I need to draw pretty good here for this to work out, though. Yikes. Yikes. That's going to pump that Teferi. The Teferi is what I'm going to be having the biggest issue with. This Teferi I'm going to be able to do almost nothing about. I don't have a ton of answers for that, so... And they're gonna keep getting free spells with that Malcolm, which is insane, dude. How busted of a spell is it gonna be this time is the question. Draw, discard. Hopefully it's just another creature in another body I can get off the field here. It is. Draw 2 though. Discard 2 cards unless you cast it. Whenever it enters the battlefield, draw 2, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an instant or sorcery card or a creature with flying. Okay, got it. I misread that like 4 times in my head. All right, please be gone. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, and we get a farewell, which is not terrible here because I do need to get rid of that artifact. What's an enchantment? Get rid of that enchantment. Yeah, they create another 2/2. No surprise there.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
That Teferi is just gonna keep reloading, man, and reloading and reloading. It's gonna be really frustrating. That card is bananas. The good news is I still have a farewell to cast here, which is really nice. But I don't know if we can win this one, guys. I'm gonna be honest. They're feeling like they're getting pretty far ahead of us right at the moment. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if I draw another beanstalk, that'd be pretty sweet. No beanstalk, but I get farewell. If I go enchantment, I lose my beanstalk, which is not ideal. Man, I think it's just creatures here. How much mana do I have? 8, 4, 5, 6. I can avoid the make disappear, but not the no more lies. No more lies is a heck of a card, man. But if I go 1, 2, and then I go 4 cards off the top of their deck. I could get 4 cards off the top of their deck. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think that's the plan. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to that for now. I'm gonna hope they tap out here so I don't miss this outrageous robbery. Okay, perfect. I'll do it now. All right, give me 4 cards. Okay, I can combat their Teferi with my own Teferi. That'd be kind of nice. They're down to 27 cards. I mean, milling them out is a definite possibility as a win con here. This is it's a nail biter. It's a big nail biter here. Why do they play that? I guess just to get the extra card. Okay. I drew one of their make disappears, so that's 1 more counter spell off the table, but I would imagine they're running a full play set of 8, total counter spells here. We do avoid the no more lies with the farewell next turn because we'll have the amount of mana to pay for that 3 mana tax. I'm very scared though. I'm very scared to play the farewell. Because if it doesn't land, man, we are... Game's over if it doesn't land, Gotta try though. Gotta try. Again, I have 3 mana open. So if they have... No more lies, I can work around it. It's the fact of the matter of whether or not they have 2 counter spells. If they have 2 counter spells here with 4 mana open, we're absolutely done for. Absolutely done for. I love the hesitation here because it means they probably have 1, but to make disappear and they sack a creature. If I shoot, there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do here because if I counter the one with their make disappear, I still have to pay the casualty for the other. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. I did not think it would be make disappear, and if it was, I forgot about the fact that they probably will be, stacking a creature to play it. Okay, so That being said, I can march something for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I could just probably just do this, to be honest. All right, no more counter spells. That's good. That's really good. All right, we're in it. We're in it. No more counter spells. We gotta hope they don't top deck another counter spell. And I kind of need to find another sweeper, which is a bit unlikely, I think. We've seen 2, 3. Yeah, we've seen 3 sweepers. Finding another one here would be super lucky. But I have the March, which I can blow up their Teferi, which would be very, very nice. Blow up their Teferi and maybe play like a cheap 2-mana creature if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough for that, but we'll see.
Knowledge is meant to be shared.
Not able to send away the 1/1, which is great news for us. Being able to chump block here is very, very helpful. Absorb 10 of that damage. Ooh. Jordy, you've got a weird deck, man, and I don't like it. That's a card. That is in fact a card. Let's take... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, let's put this here. Let's put this here. And please don't have a counter spell, man. All right, we take the 10/10. Okay. And we take out 2, 3, 4, 5. We take out you. I think that's the right move. And then we got 5 mana left over. We play a Teferi of our own. We play a 2/2 token so we can, you know, just chump block their 5/5 token. Never mind. Okay, that's gone. Fair enough. All right, let's hope they can't get this 5/5 big enough to kill us here. Ah, that's good. That is good. Sheesh. Okay. Another 2/2 coming down. Yeah. 7 damage. I think it's over for us, guys. I think it's over for us. I hope not, but pretty sure it is. That No More Lies taking us out there at that last play was pretty bad. I would have liked to have had that Teferi obviously on the field. That was pretty brutal to lose that.
Now that
9 damage already. Nope. Make it 10. Can they produce 4 more? Can they produce 4 more? Prodigy, sure. There's 11. I've got a big march. I mean, that will help, but absolutely brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. All right, we gotta take a 7/7. Right? God, they have to have another No More Lies. What is the priority hold up here, man? That's so annoying, bro. That's so annoying. But I could just if they don't have a counter spell, I could just reset here, but I know they have it. How do we get around it though? I have one of their make disappears. We've been hit by 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they have no more make disappears. They have 2 more No More Lies in their entire deck. 2 more. The odds of them having one is pretty high. So 1, 2, 3, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can hit this for 5. God, I hate that I gotta deduct life that I could normally gain here because I have to work around the no more lies. That's so frustrating. All right, well, we're in it, man. We're in it, but not for long. I have make disappear. Take the 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think we let that resolve. I play this. Here's the deal. I let that resolve and I play this because I'd rather take 2 from the Malcolm than, you know, 5 or 6 from the 4/4. So I'm gonna let the Malcolm get through, and we'll make a block here. I was gonna make disappear that away, but I think it makes more sense to absorb more damage. Plus the Mastermind, if they draw extra cards here, which they plan on doing every turn, I'll actually draw extra cards too. Perfect.
Much to consider.
It's a good card, but can I close it out with 20? Not quite. Not quite. Another Prodigy. They keep leaving 2 mana open, dude. They're playing mind games with me, dude. And I don't like it. They're playing mind games with me. So lame. I need a sweeper, please. Please give me a sweeper. Longest game of my life. No sweeper. No sweeper means probably not gonna win this one. Let's draw a card and take 1, 2, 3. Let's just take 3 cards off their deck here and then draw a card with the Beanstalk. That'll maximize my chances if I can find a sweeper of my own by drawing a card and leave me enough mana to actually cast it. All right, it definitely did not seem like the opponent had any priority holds there. I think they're full of it when it comes to counter spells. So if I play this, that leaves me 2 mana still open. Giving me a blocker. Gosh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
To evil overlords. First you, then
All right, that gives me a blocker. I can flash this in for another block, or I can gain some life with the Faithful Mending. Either way, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay, I'm sweating. I'm sweating, guys. I know they don't have the no more lies though, which is great news. Okay. I'm dead here, huh? Yeah, I'm dead here. Fading Hope got us. I haven't seen a Fading Hope yet, so I knew it was a possibility earlier on in the game, but I completely forgot about it, to be honest. If they spread their attacks out here and put one on Kaya, that would be incredible. But that's not the case. That'll do it. Good game. Good game. We were so close, man. So close. I feel like it was just gonna be... man, we were one sweeper away. One sweeper away. How many cards left in my deck? 28. What were the odds on the sweeper coming down at any point? 2 out of 4 were used, so I got 7% chance on that one and a 3% chance here. So 10% chance to draw this, another 10% to draw on March, which would have definitely got us back into the game, and then another 3% on the Sunset Revelry, which would have helped a lot. But yeah, man, that's tough. That's tough. We were so close. That Teferi was our big downfall, man. I wasn't able to deal with that soon enough. We didn't find these buried in the gardens until late, but what a game. What a game. That's going to do it for me today, guys. I really wish I could have got the W there at the end for you, but we tried our hardest. We clawed our way to the very end as far as we possibly could. I swear we were this close, though. I'm telling you, I think we could have won that with just one extra turn. But man, I think we need to get a little bit more answers in here for Planeswalkers. I do have the Buried in the Garden, but it was tough, man. It was tough trying to figure out a way to answer that problem. But anyways, I had an absolute blast playing this, which I hate saying out loud because I hate control players, but it is what it is. I know how important control is for a healthy meta game, so I'm not too upset about it, but it's just not my style. And this was actually a lot of fun. It just felt a little bit different from, you know, countering everything and doing, you know, counter, draw. It was nice to do, you know, doing it a little bit differently. So anyways, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, and that'll do it for me. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another video, and until next time, peace out. Oh, actually, huge thank you and shout out to the Mardu Mob. I cannot believe I almost forgot to thank the Mardu Mob. You guys, if you don't know about the Mardu Mob, it's the membership program on this channel. These people help support me monetarily every month. So huge thank you and shout out to you guys if you're watching. I appreciate you very much for that. And now that will do it. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.